care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience, keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive but no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my building. Right in front of my left. One step till I fly free, fall from the ceiling. Hit the pavement.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Detroit. Just 2 hours into the NFL's 2025 tampering period of free agency, the Detroit Lions make a splash move, agreeing to terms with Jets quarterback DJ Reed on a reported 3-year deal, reportedly worth $48 million. Reed is expected to take over the starting role left vacant by Calton Davis, who departed for the New England Patriots on a 3-year deal, reportedly worth $60 million. Let's take a look at how this signing will impact the Lions roster now and in the future. Originally drafted by the 49ers in the 5th round of the 2028 NFL Draft, Reed played a reserve role over his first 2 seasons before getting injured in his 3rd training camp and was waived. He was claimed by the Seattle Seahawks, where he played out the remainder of his rookie contract, earning 22 starts during his 2 seasons in Seattle, and in 2022, Reed signed a 3-year deal with the Jets and would go on to start 46 games over that time. Now, he was a starting quarterback for the Jets. After 3 very successful seasons with the Jets, he played in their press man scheme. Reed was considered one of the top free agents in this year's draft circle, checking in as the number 6 best available player per PFF, and was number 9 on the Athletics ranking. Reed was a reliable number 2 corner with the Jets, and will someone pay him to be the number 1? It looks like the Detroit Lions will pay him to be the number 1. He doesn't turn 29 until November and has been very durable. That's something that the Detroit Lions definitely need. They need players that are durable. Missing 5 games in 3 years in New York. He had only 2 interceptions over that span. But the press man corner, who aligned primarily on the defensive right side, opposite side of Sauce Gardner, stayed close enough to allow opposing passer rating of 87.1. So he's going to come in to be the Detroit Lions starting corner, man. Now, the thing about DJ Reed is he's not the biggest. He's like another Amik Robertson on the team, but the dude can flat out play. He's a very, very sticky defender, and it's going to allow Enes Rakestraw to develop. So pretty much Reed was the number 2 corner with the Jets, but coming over to the Lions, he will now be the number 1 corner, and that means that Terrion Arnold will slide over to the number 2 duties, and then they'll still be able to groom Enes Rakestraw, so he'll be more than capable of getting ready to take over the keys when he's ready to take over the keys. Now, Amik Robertson, I think he's probably going to go back into the nickel, and then they're just going to be trying to groom Enes Rakestraw. So while experience plays a very, 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 very key factor in getting a guy like DJ Reed, it looks like Reed and Arnold are going to be the starting outside corners, with Robertson lining up as the nickel, and things will fall from there. We already know who the safeties are. Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, 2 of the best safeties in the league. And this is not the biggest thing, guys, that I'm worried about. No, I know that Brad Holmes made some moves, and basically all he did was re-sign Lions players back. The biggest thing still out on the list for the Detroit Lions is to fill that defensive edge position on this team. I don't care what Brad Holmes does with everything else. This is, having another corner was not my biggest concern right now. The biggest concern on this team, and it's going to be a concern until Brad Holmes decides to deal with it, that's going to be pass rush. So, we had a chance to go out and get an edge. We didn't take none of the veteran quarterbacks, not cornerbacks, we didn't take none of the veteran edge guys so far in the free agency. I don't know if the Lions are going to decide to bring back Zadarius Smith. I probably doubt it if they bring him back. But it doesn't seem, I don't know if they're going to go after Trey Hendrickson. Don't know if they're willing to do that. But the Lions must get better in the front 7. If they want to win a Super Bowl, they got to get better up front. It's not the back end so much that the Lions have to worry about. It's being able to get pressure on the quarterbacks. Most of the teams in the NFL now have dual threat quarterbacks. Most of these guys are dual threat now. The league is changing over from pocket passing to guys that can do a lot of things with the football in their hand, whether they're extending plays with their legs, whether they're taking off on you and running, or whether they're able to sling the ball down the field 50 to 60 yards down the field. So definitely, man, the impact of having DJ Reed is going to be nice, and he's going to be a great addition. He's going to fit in well with the Detroit Lions. But at the end of the day, the Lions still have a hole as far as being able to fill the role of getting a edge rusher on the side of Aiden Hutchinson. You have to build this defense around Aiden Hutchinson and Elaine McNeil on that line. And I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on Brad Holmes to see if he's going to handle his business, whether it be via free agency or if it's going to be the NFL draft. We got to see what's up with Brad Holmes. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.